Hello there, mandolin players. Nice to have you here for another live training. And today I'm gonna talk a little bit about how you can make harmonies when playing mandolin and making like a second part. If you have a melody, a fiddle tune or something like that, and you want to add some cool stuff to it. So that's what we're gonna talk about. And I got this inspiration from Ian Harvey, who's working on this, on some tunes, in my Mandolin Secrets Academy. And I'm gonna start off by playing here a fiddle tune from Sweden. This is a waltz, and I'm playing the second harmony for this one. Okay? Here we go. Here we go. And so on, I go on. So I'm not playing the melody of the song, and I'm not playing the chords of the song, but I'm doing this what we call a harmony or a second part for it. So that's what we're going to cover today, and I'm going to show you how, not only for this song, but we're going to simplify it a little bit and tell like the method how to do it, so you can try it yourself. By the way, my name's Magnus. I'm from Sweden, and I help mandolin players like you get a richer toolbox so you can experience more musical freedom. And really, when it comes to doing these kinds of things, I often see in the groups, in my Facebook group and followers on YouTube and things like that, that people often say, well, I'm more of a melody player, I don't do that much chords, or it can be the opposite. Someone saying, I can only do chords and comping, I don't play any melodies yet. So quite often I think mandolin players think they are either melody or either chords. And I would actually like to kick off this little session by just hearing, if you would, what is your like main thing on mandolin? Is it either melody, you put an M into the comment box, or is it chords and then you put a C there? Let me see in what you got there. Because really for me, what I'm about to tell you, it's something that almost comes in between melody and chord playing. And I was for a very long time, I felt I was more of a chordal player, and I think it's come from my guitar background. I played a lot of chords, and I got used to listen to music that way, to start like hearing like the harmonic structure of the song and things like that. But of course, as I learned more melody playing and things like that, I think I'm today both an MC, I would say. So yeah, Laurie is with us here. Hi Magnus, melody playing is my favorite, says Laurie. That's cool. I'm gonna also see if I can get some comments rolling here. So what I'm doing today is I'm actually streaming here both to Facebook and YouTube. That's my goal, and I think it's actually looks like, I'm not sure if this YouTube live stream is going on. I'm not sure why this don't work for me, but anyway, yeah. And as I said, I think it's actually to play Donny Anderson. He's also here with us. He's a chord player. Sabi is with us also. He's a C chord player. Ian is with us. Cool, Ian. I hope you're getting value out of this lesson, because it's really related to what you are working on and what you are requesting. So Ian, he is both into melody and harmony. That's great, like me. And so when we want to play like a harmony like this, what the fun thing is, we're actually doing a melody that supports the original melody, but it's not a like, it also has to follow like the chord and support the harmonic structure of the song. And the most simple way that I want to explain it today is we take a little smaller melody. It's this one that I'm thinking of, you know. Twinkle, twinkle, little star. You might think this is like too simple, and it's not related to what I just play here in the fiddle tunes, but actually I like simple very much, and it's really the same principles that I'm using for a song like that, or like the fiddle tune that I just played. So if I play a harmony for this, could sound something like this. And that is the way I want you, when starting to do this, we're doing what I call like a parallel harmony, meaning the actual melody for the harmony is following the main melody. Put it like this. Oh, sorry. Let's get my pen here. And to start out, we're using like notes coming from the same scale as the original melody. And this one I'm playing now in the key of A, just as the fiddle tune that I did before. And we're using the A major scale. And I'm kind of playing the same steps and intervals like this. Dun, 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 dun. But I'm starting from another note in the scale. And what we're doing first is we're playing thirds. That means it's like 3 notes, and I'm doing now all harmony and second parts below the actual melody. You can do also a harmony above it, but now below it. So 3 notes below. That means we're playing in thirds. Starting here on the F sharp. And you can hear like this melody is sounding very harmonic and sounds very good to the original melody. But it doesn't really follow the chords perfectly. So that's something we want to adjust. And well, I hope you can follow along. So put in the chat box if this is playing, if you got, you can refer to this playing in thirds, melodies in thirds. Put it in the chat box. I want to see if you follow along, because we're gonna go also from this and like adjust it so it actually supports the chords that we want to bring out. So the next part of this is we can also do the same thing but playing in sixths. Almost can't say this word, sixths. So it's, we're going 6 notes from the original melody. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'm starting this whole sequence, but from the C sharp instead. You see? Sounds also, again, it sounds following the melody very nice and sounds good, but it doesn't really bring out the chords we want it. So in thirds it will be, and in sixths, got a comment here from Laurie. She says, yes, it's similar to singing the bluegrass melodies in thirds. Exactly. And what I'm explaining and showing here, it's not specific at all for Nordic fiddle tunes or anything like this. This is like general music related. But however, I like also to point out that especially for Ian that is playing some Nordic folk at the moment, that there is a very strong tradition in the Scandinavian countries to play fiddle tunes like this, adding a second harmony to it. So it's more that kind of, so if you want to do it like stylish, play like a duo setting of these tunes that I'm teaching, probably more than just adding some chords to it. If you want more stylistic, you want to do this kind of harmony playing to it. Yeah, and I can also just point out that this harmony that I played, it was a waltz of the Christian Oskarsson. I have written out this and tabs for it also. And I will put this in the member area of Mandolin Secrets Academy. So you can find it there, Ian. And for now, I will put the music into where you find the actual song. And there's both the melody and the harmony. Okay, I want to go on. So you find that playing it in thirds and sixths, but what you want to do when you're kind of like concluding and making your harmony for it is also you pay attention to what chords there is for the song. And that also means we're going to use both thirds and sixths. So we're not playing like totally parallel all the time, meaning we're like shifting from thirds and sixths. And that's what I'm doing when I'm doing. So I'm actually starting here. I'm in the sixth interval. So instead of the F sharp, it's C sharp here, making it an A chord. when making harmonies like this, it's a little bit of you can be very creative when it comes to this, and but it's you still have some kind of framework to work from, because it's the melody on top, and then you have the chords, and I find it often that I kind of relate to my ear, what sounds good, but also a bit of my theoretical knowledge. So you often want to like go in between, maybe playing it on your instrument or maybe putting it on paper and something like that. A short melody like this we're doing right now, you can probably do it without papers, but when you're starting to go into these longer fiddle tunes, it's really good to actually put it out so that you get it right. And also one thing we're doing to like go, when we're switching here, going from thirds and sixths, sometimes we add notes like in between, and it can be also a fourth or a fifth interval or something like that. So for these 5 notes of the Twinkle Twinkle Little Star, an A major scale, going from root to fifth, 1. It's very nice to go from this C sharp and we go over the E note. You see? That's a little tip there, that so don't play to like make a summary. You play parallels, but you don't do like thirds all the way through, and you might not want to do sixth all the way through, but you're using these different colors, and you like relate to the chords. And for all Academy members, I think it's a very good idea to actually have a look at this, and maybe you play the melody already, and then you can just check the harmony. And probably if you got this little bit of understanding, you probably will understand how I'm thinking for this. Let me see, Don Duggart. Don is here. Hi Don. Nice to have you here. We're looking into some harmony playing on mandolin today. Ian is coming with a comment. Yes, he's following what I'm saying. Cool. I'm a little bit... Yeah, it's too bad it doesn't go to YouTube, but I'm gonna work on that. So actually what I want to do is I want to play through this. Dinesh is also with us. I'm gonna play through this fiddle tune, Vals efter Christian Oskarsson, at a little slower tempo, so you can hear, and probably you realize what I'm doing now, using these thirds and sixths intervals. Bringing it down to speed just a little bit, like this, and we're going from the very we can from here. Okay, here we go. Doing third, starting in this position. So the melody goes, and the harmony starts. Yeah. And so yeah, so you that are Academy members, check this out in the members area. And you that don't part of Mandolin Secrets Academy and are curious about it, you can go check it out at my website. It's mandolinsecrets.com/academy. And at today, I mean right now the enrollment is closed, but we are opening up again in end of November. So you can just go there and you can get on the wait list, and I get you will get noticed when the doors are opening again. Yes, and I'm just gonna now go in to see if there's some more comments and questions. I will be happy to answer them. And I can see Dines Shubashinge. Sorry, I'm hard to pronounce your name there, but Dinesh probably. Hi Dinesh, nice to have you here. Ian, thanks Magnus, that was very useful, great help. Glad you like it, Ian. And yeah, so I'm gonna also going to put up in some more harmonies and accompaniment for the tunes in the Academy. But I think it's also good that you get a little bit of not only like learning the actual harmony, because it's good if you have some understanding the way I'm thinking about it. So that's why I choose to make a video like this. Yes, and I think that's it. And I'm gonna finish off by telling you in 2 weeks I have another Facebook Live session like this. And let me see, I'm checking my calendar. It will be the 12th of November. So November 12th at 4 p.m. Central European Time, I'll be back for another live session. Yes, so thank you so much for watching, and that's it for today. Harmony goes like this.